Hello everybody! Welcome to attempt 2 at streaming Shadow of the Erdtree. So, as always, I'm gonna just go and just make sure that I'm live and things are working and my audio is working. I tried this before and then I got kicked off, but I mean, hey, I'd rather get kicked off early in the stream than middle of the stream or close to the end, because that's fine, because I can always restart. So I'm gonna just check that right now, hope you don't mind. This little lump here is Salem, and I'll tell you a little about him in a moment, and why I'm gonna try to make this kind of a chill stream. Oh, look at me, I'm live. And why I'm gonna try to make... Okay, perfect, and it sounds like my audio is working just fine. It's pretty far from my face. Hey buddy! Hello friend! Aw, yeah, he's sick. He got sick last night. And he's still kind of feeling it right now. Oi, saludos! ¿Qué pasa? Alright. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to be extra chill here because my little guy right here last night got really sick. And he was sneezing blood. Took him to the emergency vet. And I could only afford one test, because the one test was $600. But he's not anemic, and his blood is clotting just fine, so I'm going to take him to the regular vet. I'm calling them tomorrow, so he can get seen and get more tests, and we can get down to the bottom of it. He's been good for most of the day, but then around like 7:30 he started sneezing again. So I got him some medicine, and yeah, I put him on the medicine. I was thinking... Sorry, I'm putting my laptop down, so you might hear some weirdness because I just put up curtains yesterday, so I'm running up against the curtains. Yeah. So that's where I'm at mentally. So I'm not, this won't be like the best stream ever, but like I thought that it might be good for me. So as you can see, I met Theolier. I've been doing a lot of exploration off camera. I felt that I would do kind of the exciting stuff on camera, but then some of the exploration off. Sorry, my glass feels a little weird. It feels like it's etched now, and it was never etched before. Not gonna worry about that. Not gonna worry until and unless it cuts my lip open. But here's my buddy, Theolier. I think he's my favorite of the Shadow of the Erdtree NPCs so far.
So, what can I help you with?
He is my boy. He's just a sleepy man who loves his poison. And I've bought a good amount of things from him. Especially this one, which is very interesting. The Deadly Poison Perfume Bottle. And there are some techniques of the perfuming arts that employ poison. Upon learning of this, Theolier threw himself into mastering these techniques, and he made them his own. And also this one, Theolier's Concoction. A condensed somniferous elixir purported to be capable of putting even an ancient dragon to sleep. I think he gave me one for free, and I purchased this one because I had a bunch of runes that I knew I would lose to the lion, so I was like, why don't I just buy everything? For an ordinary mortal, a single sip would assuredly result in a swift and certain death. Theolier thought of St. Trina's sleep when he created this, but the ebony sleep he concocted had not the sweetness of nectar nor the gentleness of rest's embrace. Yeah, you would think that of a poisoner, for sure. But yeah, Theolier is my favorite. I'm fascinated by him. I like him so much. It's like, sounds like he intends to put people to sleep, but then he's like, the only thing I'm good at is poison, so I'm doing that in a manner of speaking. So I met him. I met Egon as well. He was in exquisite pain the last time I spoke to him. I started Moore's Quest. I was, oh my god, I was exploring far and wide to try to find the Forager Brood. I had so much trouble. Yeah, weak as a kitten and thick as two planks, yes. Yeah, I started Moore's Quest, and I've just been doing a lot of exploring because I got scared. People were telling me, they're like, don't you dare go to anywhere near the Shadow Keep without doing all the side quests. So I got panicky, and so eventually I went on Twitter and I was like, when should I or shouldn't I? Because I was afraid to cross. And people were saying, well, as long as you talk to everybody after you defeat those first two bosses, because I've done the legacy dungeons, I just haven't beaten the bosses yet. They're like, as long as you keep talking to them after, you should be fine to change the world state. So I was like, okay, great. Let's do that. And so I practiced Dancing Lion a bit, but I got to the point where, like, it's weird with Dancing Lion. It's either I get killed in, like, the first or second combo, or I, like, go on to, like, almost defeat him. So I figured I would wait to further practice until the stream. And I'm trying not to use any items with him. Like, no consumables, just because I know this DLC is very difficult. So I'm going to want to save these items for later bosses. Even Rolana. She's really hard. Oh my goodness. So, and I'm stubborn, as you all know, and I'm going to try to do as much of these solo as I can. I know it's foolish, but that's what I've told myself. But if I get really frustrated, yeah, I might do summons. Well, we'll see. I'll see what happens to get to this point. So I haven't practiced in a few days, and I've had a lot going on in the past few days. With, I sprained my toe, and then my cat got really sick. So that's what I've been dealing with. Yeah, let's just do this. I never timed that quite correctly. It's always that second hit. Oh, does it ever get me? Oh. Yeah, look at that. It's like I either die really quickly or I get really far. There's no in between. Does it have a weak point? Does it? Yeah, I figure if I dedicate real time to the lion, I will defeat it eventually. But it's strange. I'm at the point where it's like not so much about technique, but more about keeping myself alive, because my character is very squishy. So I think I'm going to have a hard time with this DLC in general. People are like, the final boss you can't even roll against, and I'm like, ha ha ha, not gonna change my build. I'm so smart. See, look at those combos. That's insane, actually. I'm not a fan. It just, they go on, and you're like, well, I need to use stamina. What about you? Yeah, I never timed that right. So I just have to, like, panic roll through it. And then, yeah. At least with this, yeah. Oh, that usually gives me some time. Oh, the lightning one is real difficult. This one, I think, is my least favorite mode. The wind mode, oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna die. The wind mode is hard too, but I think the lightning mode is the hardest. I know, I'm a very small bean. Damn it, Zeus. Damn it, Thor. I'm sorry, Garyware. I'm not very good at Spanish anymore. I used to be conversational. But I'm pretty bad now, and I apologize. I wish I was better. high school me would be would be disappointed in myself, I think. I think with him in my practice runs, I realize my best bet really is just trying to bleed him out. And that's very hard because my character is super squishy. Very small bean. Oh, I'm in for a bad time. I'm in for a terrible time now. Oh, wow. And I've noticed more than any other of the Souls games I've played, the Elden Ring bosses punish you the most for healing, and it's really annoying. Oh, we're at win? Hey, I survived! Look at that! Oh. We gotta avoid a tornado. Oh no, I was wrong. It was not the wind version that was really annoying. It's the ice. Ooh. We're back to wind. Woo! I need to be more aggressive. But it's hard. Oh, he's gonna throw that. Oh, he's gonna go Gwen on me. Alright, that's it, you guys. Woo! That's all my heals. What? Ooh, I was not expecting that. Look at my health. I'm gonna take a video of that before I forget. Whew. That was awesome, actually. That last one, I was like, that was pure skill. That was me practicing. I tried. I tried so hard. Today my beverage is just tea. Just tea, thank you. Divine Beast Head, so I know to go back to Granny with the Beast Head. I know. I need mewing to win. I did it! Yay, yes you did. Good for you. Look at that amount of health! I was like, I've done this before with other Souls bosses where it comes down to like, either you're like, oh, I need to just get aggressive or nothing's going to happen here. Yeah. I'm gonna try to level. I am like, a lot of these weapons that I'm getting, they really do favor strength. It's kind of annoying. 30,000. Let's use 10, see if that's enough. I know this is a little cheap, but I have the runes. I should use them. Especially after defeating a boss, so. Oh, and also, in my exploration off camera, I've gotten additional Shadow Tree blessings, so I think that does and will make a difference. So as you can see, my strength is still pretty low. I think Dex kind of ends around 60, but Intelligence goes on until 80. So I'm just gonna add one to Strength, because I still have a lot to do with Strength, and a lot of my weapons do also scale with Strength. But yeah, I haven't found any Shadow of the Erdtree weaponry or anything that really strikes my fancy yet, because I'm so Dex based and Intelligence based, and I just think that my build is like not necessarily made for. Let's see, is there like a? There probably isn't. Oh god. Oh. So. And I was thinking, I had to end up looking a little bit at some guides, because I was like, where am I going after the Dancing Lion? Like, can I go anywhere? And I found out you, like, can't go further. I did it! So I think you do have to approach the Shadow Keep, and that's why I was very confused, because people were like, don't do it! But then I met Theolier. That's funny. I will plot that. Oh no, is it time for close quarters battle? I don't want it to be time for a close quarters battle. However, okay. I did not expect to defeat the Dancing Lion so quickly. I was like, oh, I'm gonna dedicate some like real time to it. Wow, what is here? Oh, so this is gonna be blessing for my horsey. The Revered Spirit Ash. Nice, I've been finding plenty of those. A little less Shadow Tree blessings. Lever. Research. But I will go up anyway just to see what's here. So wow, so this is kind of like the original game where you want to go up into the Erdtree, but there are thorns preventing you from doing so. I'm gonna let that ghost pass by and then just kind of observe. Yeah. Oh, I noticed I was too slow in some of my videos. Ah! Why are there so many stairs? I haven't watched that for a while. O tower of ours, hidden in shadow. O lofty spiral, piercing the heavens. Lead him safely unto greater godhood. So he was really believing, and in divinity grant our salvation. So he seems like a believer in Mikola as well, because he wants to ascend to godhood. Be wary of dead end. Yeah. I unfortunately found out about it. But I was like, yeah, I wonder if it's going to lead me to the next area. It does not. Because I was getting very frustrated. I was like, where do I go? So I kind of have to advance at this point. Tower of Shadow message. Let's read it. Oh, that's the wrong button. Is it in the key items? I don't know. Maybe it'd be in here. Yes. Message left by Needle Knight Leda, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Michaelis Trail. The grace of divinity lies in the tower sealed by shadow. That is surely where kindly Michaela is headed. We are no Empyreans, but we must locate the path that will lead us there. I will follow. The cross is east. So she's gone east, it seems. We have plenty to do. So we can't... Does not open from this side. Sealed and obscured by shadow. Oh, I love that. The hedgehog? Sorry. It's really hard to figure out how to get it everywhere. It is, like, in Shadow of the Erdtree. Because, like, look, we have this big map, and I was like, where do I go? And I went as far as here, and it's all obscured, and I can't go beyond it. I was like, what the hell? I didn't understand. I found out that you can get to the Cerulean Coast, which is, like, somewhere around here. Via... But it's via, like... you have to go here, which is really confusing. I only just explored this area off camera for the last 2 weeks, so what did I do for the last 2 weeks? So I visited my dad, and then my friend came over impromptu, like, gave me 12 hours notice. And we spent the last weekend together, and then, yeah, there's been a lot of things happening. And then I sprained my toe, and, like, what makes it worse isn't even the sprain, it's that, like, I ripped part of the nail off, which is, like, awful. Like, it still feels so bad, and I think it's gonna feel bad for a while. Like, the sprain is a lot better, but the nail situation. And my cat got really sick. So, oh my goodness, like, life will not give me a break at the moment. And last night I was like, oh, I can't wait. Like, I got ramen, and that was great. And then I was like, oh, I can't wait to, like, sit down and really, like, just relax with my cat. And then I sat on the couch and I looked over there. Like, the reason why there's, like, a fortress here or a nest is because I found blood splatters everywhere. And I was like, I panicked, and I was like, did he find a mouse or something? And then I was like, I don't think so. Oh, and then, like, I wiped his little, I was like, oh no. And then I, like, picked him up and I inspected his little belly. And his belly was fine, because I'm like, did he get cut? Like, what happened? And then I was like, huh. I noticed he was sneezing. So I wiped his little nose, and that's how I found out. I was like, oh. So I rushed him to the emergency. I rushed him to the emergency vet last night. And I could afford exactly one test with money that I had saved up to buy a new mattress. So I'm going to go to the regular vet, which is what the emergency vet recommended. She's like, we mark up everything here because we're an emergency vet. So you should go to your regular vet and get further tests. Oh yeah, the damaged nail's awful, awful. And then that happens. So I'm just like, and luckily there's a holiday, but, like, I'm going to try to go to the vet tomorrow. So it's just been, you know, still I must labor on Labor Day. Very unfair. Oh God, yeah. So it's been rough. Oh, there's this, too. No, this is the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. It's like the path of godhood opens through the stage here. I wonder what the lore to that is. I wonder if we even learn it. Yeah, it's been a time. And, like, I requested, because, like, I kind of wiped out my savings on the emergency vet, I opened up, crowdfunding on Twitter, and people were super kind. And I definitely have a lot of help to get me through the next vet visit. So next step is, next step will be getting him, like, more thorough blood work, not just, like, testing to see whether or not he's anemic. I definitely wanted to see that, because if, like, they were worried about him possibly needing a blood transfusion, even though the doctor was kind of doubtful, because she said she'd seen so much, like, worse cases. And she's like, no, I think he's okay. And she was happy that he seemed pretty stable. But he's been really lethargic today, but I think there's reasons to that. for your job, things like Memorial Day and Labor Day just mean more traffic at the store I work at. Yeah, that really stinks. Like, to be honest, except for things like essential things like hospitals and maybe grocery stores, which some of them do close in the area, I just think that you should close. Like, I don't mind waiting a day. Or perhaps restaurants. But even then, it's like, eh. No, I think that Labor Day should be for laborers. Imagine that. Ooh, okay. So I read on one of the notes at the bottom that you should put on the head for Granny. I thought that was great environmental storytelling because you have the head there to show you that, like, yes, this is something you should do. And then people are like, you know, need armor, use armor. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to get the head. Look at me, look it. Oh, I look so cool now. Yes, I am a lion. All days will be Labor Day soon. That sounds ominous. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? My dad says with he used to work for the government in Massachusetts, so he worked as like a teacher of like occupational skills for people who hadn't been in the workplace for a long time. So like people like mothers who had been staying at home for like 20 years to raise their kids, and like prisoners who had been in prison for a long time and were about to be let out and needed occupational skills to get back kind of into society and kind of just transition back. He taught them how to use things like computers and like basic occupational skills so that they could get back a little more easily. But I digress. He had like all the municipal days off. Like, for example, one is Bunker Hill Day. So when he retired, he goes, every day is Bunker Hill Day now. I know, right? Hi, Dead Hero. Yeah, I'm just thinking of like all the care that my cat needs and stuff. I'm like, why do we even need to pay for stuff like this? Like, especially like healthcare of all types, including dental care, eye care, even pet care. That should be stuff we pay. Like, why are we paying taxes?
Oh, such a joy to smell the scent again. Does a sculpted keeper stand before me? Oh, as I felt the sacred beast's essence fade, a great anxiety welled up within. Forgive this old woman her foolish fears. 'Tis such relief I cannot express. After an eternity of the mind, our voices have at last reached the heavens, as evinced by thy gracious arrival. Oh, oh, oh. I implore, vessel of the sacred beast, have my son accompany thee to war, and dance thy dance of beauteous color. Take vengeance upon Mesmerity's lot. They who betrayed us, aye, they who burned us. Let them face in thy wrath their just deserts. My song will I sing in service to thee. O sculpted keeper, channel thy color into the most resplendent of dances. My song will I sing in service to thee. O my song. Horn-decked beast from higher sphere delivered, we beg of thee to dance and cavort, dance and cavort. Cleanse all that thou wilt, cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower. Cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny.
That last part was so unexpected. It's sad, and I feel...
Horn-decked beast from higher sphere.
I feel that it's so appropriate that from... And kind of incredible that From Software thought of, like... To me, it's not subtle because I'm Irish American, but, like, to others, it might be subtle. Oh, that's new. Rolling. But just the fact that you get these oppressed people who are Irish against the ruling class, which are very largely British. I'm like, okay. Alright, you're making a statement here.
Horn-decked beast.
But it's so sad that she, you know, is obviously hard of seeing, and she thinks that that she was worried because she felt the dancing beast leave this world. And then she just smelled you, who's like, you're just wearing its skin. I love her, and I'm sad. We shall cavort, Gran. Yeah, and I'm with you, Ryan. I just want tax dollars to be spent on, like, schools and roads, like, infrastructure, the children, firefighters, for sure. Like, teachers, imagine. I'm gonna pass time till morning and try to talk to her again. Hey, Pastor Muppets. Oh no, why have I made this decision that I have made? I may have had my HUD on throughout that entire conversation, but you know what? I always think of, like, the quality of my videos and stuff like that, but I feel like in the end people do care about the lore more than that. It's good to have good production value, but I'd rather just, like, make a good video, and if there's, like, a HUD in it, I'm not gonna let that stop me.
Horn-decked beast from higher sphere delivered, we beg of thee to dance and cavort, dance and cavort, cleanse all that thou wilt, cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower, cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny. Welcome, O glorious sculpted keeper. Thou art kind indeed to this aged crone. Oh, pardon me, my dear. Where are my manners? Surely thou must hunger, O sculpted keeper. I prithee, partake of this modest dish. 'Tis only plain fare, but sup to the lees, and it will surely grant thee ample vigor. Shouldst thou be by hunger's pangs beset, I implore thee, partake of my stew. Thou art sure to feel thy vigor restored, though if the flavor doth thy tongue offend, I care not if thou throwest it away. Shouldst thou be by hunger, thou art sure.
So we got some stew.
Decked beast from higher.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them sooner or later. I love Bloodborne. Like, some of the, I don't know, ill-balanced... Oh, what the hell? Okay, goodbye. Sorry. Some of the, like, ill-balanced fights in Elden Ring makes me just miss Bloodborne so much, because I thought the balance was great. Every enemy had some, like, you could have, like, a quality build, and every single enemy you could defeat with a specific technique. They didn't punish you as much for healing. Like, yeah, you get healing punishment, but not as much. So, we got some stew. Let's take a look at the stew. And I do know, because I got worried. I got worried and I was like, oh no, what do I do with the characters? And so now I do know that you need to give this, or you should give the stew to Hornset. Okay, so that is what we will do. I know, I would never throw away her stew. Even if it didn't taste great, I would still eat it. That's kind of how I am, like, Food is food, and I'm grateful for food, so I will eat it. Unless it's like repugnant or something to me. There's not much that I've had that is. Or if it's like dangerously undercooked, but then that's not my fault. So the stew, it's probably a consumable item, right? Oh, yes, it is. Scorpion simmered in a black soup. Traditional meal of the horn scent. Boosts physical damage negation temporarily and gradually boosts HP. Once made with love by a certain elderly woman for the family table. Having long gone cold, the soup gives off a rank sour smell, so it's old. Aww. I adore her. I love her so much. Like, she's just like an old granny who wants to feed you. Like, what a sweetheart. And she's been wronged. She's been wronged. Yeah, I will not throw away your soup. Don't worry. I will bequeath this one onto the horn scent because I know to do that. And also I do need to speak to all the characters anyway. So that's what I'll do. That's next step. And then I think I'll try Rolana, but I'll just progress quests anyway. I know, she totally would. She would have like a cookie jar full of Werthers and then another cookie jar full of sewing supplies. Yeah, no, I get you, Jarvis. It's long since gone cold. It's gone sour. Let's talk to Freya.
In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own.
I urge you, follow after Mikilla. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me. What's this? Do you think me in need of alms? But this dish, 'tis fair of the tower. And I remember fondly this skin-clad scent. Brings back memories I'd all but forgot. This, by my troth, is but a dismal copy. Indeed, I think it rather plain to see. Things once broken can never be the same. Look, take this for your troubles, won't you? I desire not to be in your debt. I urge you, as long as you abide.
So let's take a look at that item. And yeah, they're unsubtle with making these characters Irish. They really thought of that. They thought of it. Not everyone would. People don't know the history of the Irish. Like, whenever I hear somebody saying that Ireland is a part of England, I cry and get angry inside. Like, no, you don't understand. It's like, yeah. It makes me so mad. So what is it? Is it a helmet? Is it a consumable? Let's find out. Did I miss it? Okay. Oh, you know what I didn't look at also is the Dancing Lion's Remembrance. Gascoigne is? Oh, yes! Remembrance of the Dancing Lion, hewed into the Shadow Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. When the Impaler's army assailed the tower, the ritual of the lion dance was turned toward martial ends, its divinity, its fury, its light-footed beauty. So it was originally a dance that was an art that became a martial art out of necessity. That's interesting! So they probably, like, trained their warriors, like, without a lot of time or notice. That's a shame. Oh, so it's a crafting item. A smaller imitation of the furnace golem's visage. Material used for crafting items. Exceedingly rare to find. A stone mask surrounded by curled horns, depicting the fell god of fire that haunts the sagas of the horn scent. So, like these dudes. Yep, that's probably true, Ryan. We don't forget, so we will. I forget everything else except for that, except for, like, I don't know, generational trauma, I suppose. Let's see. So I'll refresh. What else is there? And I don't know, like, people say that, like, what looks like it reads as Erdtree. They say it's like Shadow Tree, but I've also heard it as Shadow Tree, so I don't know. So one day I'll get it right. And if you happen to know, please let me know. Because I will try to get it right myself. Is Egon still there? Let's go talk to the man. It's here. Oh, and I also found a bunch of mini dungeons. I don't feel like doing them right now. I feel like doing a couple streams, like maybe after I progress a bit, where I do those mini dungeons. Oh yeah, for sure, Jarvis. I mean, I know, I think she's Irish and Pakistani, I think. And she had a different experience, but I think that like in general, like I think we understand things like colonization a little better than some other countries do because we were subjected to it. So we're slightly more likely to see somebody under that, under that type of pain and empathize with them. But definitely not perfect and something to work on for all of us. It's something I'm aware of too. It's like we're not perfect folk. But I think trying is really important and having as much compassion as possible. Speaking of that, let's speak to this pained dude. Yeah, he's just saying the same thing. But I'm gonna talk to everybody. Yeah, it's something I try to be aware of. So I don't think of, like, my ilk as superior in any fashion, because we're not. Nobody really is. Oh yeah, for sure. But definitely, like, when it does come to colonization, we'll be, I think as a people, we'll be quick to see it. Because it's happened to us. And recently, like, if you've never heard of the Troubles, that's something to look up. It's as recent as the 90s. One show that is great for teaching you about the Troubles, but without, like, necessarily making you sad, it's called Dairy Girls. It's a comedy. It's wonderful. It is semi-autobiographical, written by a woman who went to school during the Troubles. So it, like, teaches you about, like, life during the Troubles. And the Troubles were a time where, I mean, the IRA has been around for a long time, which is the Irish Republican Army. And the IRA, unfortunately, they always wanted the same thing as the Irish Republic, which is independence. But they fought really fiercely to do so, and sometimes they did a lot of misguided things. Like, the song Zombie by the Cranberries is about the IRA putting a bomb in a mailbox, and a child opened that mailbox, and the bomb went off, and the child died. So awful stuff happened. They bombed trains, like, bad stuff. But in the end, it's because they wanted independence, so it's, like, awful, because they're like, I understand why, but also why. It's tough. Like, my parents were not huge fans, but we're mainly, like, Irish Republic folk. we were not Northern Irish. So maybe we don't understand 100%. Yeah, it's complicated. It's difficult stuff, but again, if you want to learn more about it, but also, like, laugh and smile at the same time, watch Dairy Girls. It's great.
Righteous tarnished.
Okay, same stuff. What about more?
Welcome. I like finding things for you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the forager things.
I love him. I love him so much. I agree, Ryan. That's my hope as well. I don't want to see Northern Ireland as a part of the UK and Scotland as well. It makes me sad.
Goodbye.
For, like, all that they fought for. It's like, ugh. I don't like it. Doesn't sit well with me. But what can I do? And I'm been what am I, third generation American? Okay, so where did Letta go? Can I talk to her? It's so interesting to see, like, their choice of having Irish voice actors being an oppressed people who were like massacred en masse. Like, oh wow, that really hits. I'm finding out that apparently generations after the famine, like the Great Famine, it's the reason why like my family came to the US because they were, you know, suffering from the famine. Apparently that stuck in your DNA and it still affects people. So I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a ton of sense.
So, what can I help you with?
Okay, so he's good. Hi, Astro Kraken. Oh, it's true, Ryan. It would be like, I don't agree with the methods, but I agree with the outcome. You know what I mean? That's one of those things that I may like regret saying later. So yeah, scratch that from history. Because I don't agree with Brexit. I think that's obvious. But it would, if it was a catalyst, I sometimes enjoy things being catalysts for good, so let's hope it can be a catalyst for good. That's all I'll say. Yeah, I heard that too! I'm like, woohoo! All the cool people are Irish. That makes me very happy. She sounds amazing. I wish that she had more lines, in fact. I don't know, does she have more lines in Shadow of the Erdtree? I'd be there to hear her voice again. That would make me very happy. Alright, let's see, where did Letta say she was? Because I noticed she disappeared from the map a little while ago. It's here. And then this here. Incursion. Oh, that's interesting. I may have seen that. I'm not sure. So I will follow the crosses east. So here, she was over here, I think. I know she was in the room with Moog. Oh yeah, From Software performances are incredible. They're some of my favorite ever. Because for the small amount of lines they have, they deliver it like with their lives. They're so good. And I love the different accents too. It's really interesting like how Blythe and a lot of the and Runny and Renala and her family, they sound Welsh. And I'm like, I wonder if that has connotations as well. I don't know much about Welsh history. Unfortunately, I don't know much about the Welsh. I would love to learn more about the Welsh. And I'm like, I wonder if that has a meaning, or like maybe it's referring to the fact that the Carians and the like Marika branch of royal family are kind of like adjacent type of countries, and they, I mean, yeah. So I'm like, maybe that's it. Speaking of Renala, oh no. Is it time for me to go? Oh wait. Hold on. I'm gonna actually look up where Letta goes. Sorry, that's my little puff. You see him? My poor baby. He's sick. That makes me very sad. He got really sick last night. And he's still pretty sick now. So I'm just gonna stay with him. I'm doing this, like, so that I don't stress. Like, I've been so stressed for, like, a lot of reasons, but I should, this should be a time where I'm, like, unwinding, but there's been a lot of stressful stuff happening. But I think that eventually, I hope eventually it'll be better. We'll see. E.g. Celibus, Pedia, Selin, and Tops are also Welsh. Oh, interesting. Where does Letta go? Shadow of the Erdtree. Every time I hear Shadow as well, I get really happy because I think of the new trailer to the Sonic 3 movie with Shadow the Hedgehog. It's so good. Like, at first I was a little, like, controversial, but I was a little skeptical of Keanu being Shadow. Because I think of him as being super edgy, and one of my friends was like, you think John Wick isn't edgy enough? But it's, I also think of Bill and Ted, you know? And I know that he's such a sweetheart, so it's, like, hard for me to be like, oh yeah, he's Shadow the Hedgehog. Edgelord extraordinaire. But now I can see it, especially with the motorcycling, and I know how much Keanu loves to motorcycles. I'm like, okay, I can see this. Thanks, Jarvis. Me too. I'm gonna get him. I was able to afford exactly one blood test. at the emergency vet last night, and so I found out he's not anemic, so that is good. His blood is clotting normally, which is good. But what he needs is a more thorough blood test. I also found a really big bug bite on his leg that was not there a couple days ago, so it could be an allergic reaction to a bite. I'm kind of hoping it's that, because what happened to him, so he was sneezing blood, and that could be as benign as like an upper respiratory infection, which the emergency vet didn't think it was, or it could be really serious, which I hope. I was like crying all morning because I was like, I can't think of him being seriously ill. Like, he's like the love of my life. He's the sweetest thing ever. I love him so much. He's like my family. I love him. So I'm just hoping, I'm like, okay, he did get a really significant bug bite, and that does happen, or parasites. So I'm like, okay, that could be a thing. He's not exactly an outdoor cat, but I do allow him on the deck. So I'm like, okay, and I did see a spider on there. So I'm like, it could be a spider bite. It's a high road site of grace and shadow altus. Okay, so I know I'm not there yet, so I'm not gonna worry. I'm probably just gonna go to, I think I spoke to all the NPCs here. I think I'm gonna go try to fight Rolana. Unfortunately, I'm probably not gonna do well, but there are those small mini dungeons, and I don't feel like doing them right now. I need to be like in the mood for a mini dungeon to do them. Yeah, you're a colorful bunch. Yeah, it was very perfect. And I think maybe he can get some silliness into Shadow too, and I know that he's very, very capable of that, a la the Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bogus Journey. And there was a new one during the pandemic as well that they did. But I grew up off Bill and Ted. I don't want to do Rolana. I tried to do Rolana. I tried to do a few practice runs. Oh, it did not go well. And I only have so many. I'll try to go in without weapon or without an extra item, but that's not going to go well. Yeah, I had for Keanu as Shadow. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, at first I was a little skeptical, but then I heard him. I was like, oh, actually, yeah, this is a good fit. You killed Ted, you medieval dickweed! I know, I love that line! Alright, oh, sorry, I'm nervous about fighting her, but what are we gonna do? Yeah, I just have to remember how aggressive she is. And I did get some more Shadow Tree blessings. And sorry. I found with the lion that I need to like not be afraid to be at least a little aggressive. Okay. For some reason, oh no, I was like, I'm doing well, and then I saw how little health I've taken away, and I'm like, maybe I'm not doing so well. Yeah, I have to just be respectful of how aggressive she is. I knew that was gonna happen. Hey, at least... Oh, crap. Oh, I was gonna say, it didn't take all my muscle memory away. But maybe it did. Okay, so in order to avoid her combo, I found that you just need to stay close to her. Because sometimes I don't survive that combo. Oh, wow! Yeah, phase 2 is hard. Hey, at least I got there. That sure is something. Yeah, Shadow initially looking like an edgelord and then becoming revealed as a dork would be an amazing bit of characterization. That's what I think. Because, I mean, I played Sonic Adventure 2 enough to know a little about our friend Shadow the Hedgehog. That used to be one of my favorite games to play on the GameCube. I loved it so much. I didn't have many games on the GameCube, but the games I played a lot of. So, like, Sonic Adventure 2 is one of them. I had Soul Calibur 2 as well, which I loved. What are some other games? Wind Waker. I played a ton of Wind Waker. Hi, Frankie! I did! I beat the lion so quickly. I was not expecting it. I got a couple blessings and I did some off-camera practice where I either died like in the first combo or I got like really far, like so far that I was like, oh, if I don't stop practicing, I might beat him. And I did some exploration around the world. I found Theolia, which is my favorite guy in the land. I found Egon, or Igon. Is it Egon? Oh, I forget. Yeah, I love Wind Waker so much. And then, of course, my White Whale, which is the GameCube Fire Emblem, which I have never in my life been able to afford. Bit of trivia about me, because like I couldn't afford the $60 game when I was a college student, so I would get games on discount as much as possible and used games. The Fire Emblem was always $60, and it was like one day I'll get it, and I'll still find it. I'm like $300. So never once have I been able to. I think it's Path of Radiance to afford that game. Aegon or Egon. I mean, I'm treading on precarious ground, just not using my rune arcs. And I think she is one of those bosses where I perhaps should use a rune arc. Oh! I remember she used to spam that. I watched Fightin' Cowboy play her, and my god, did he ever, like, embarrass me, basically? Because he defeated her so easily and so handily that she didn't even go into phase 2. But then again, he did use Mimic Tear. So I guess I shouldn't feel too bad. And plus his build is like, it's such a good build for, it's like a faith strength build, which is insanely good. I feel like this game is like made for faith strength builds. And of course I did my like, my underpowered like Dex intelligence build. Why? I'm just gonna F around and use the physics. I love that physics. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh no! I didn't even need to do that! I got scared. Yeah, this will not be the run. Woo. You know what? I'm doing this without any additional items. Maybe I should start, maybe use a few, because I'm only an hour into this. Oof. Yeah, I think with a Mimic Tier she wouldn't be so difficult, but I'm making it harder on myself by doing the solo. It's like, you can do this with Mimics. It's fine. And I know that summoning Letta is a thing. However, I think that it makes her health really high. So maybe not the best of all things to do. Oh, not Mimic? Deflect Tier. Do I have that? Is that a thing I don't have yet? Or did I forget about it? Deflect Tier saved Elden Ring's combat. Is that something you get in the DLC? And how many of these do I have? Oh, I have a good amount. So why don't I just use it? Oh, did you? Yeah, I'm not bothering with that yet. Oh, they are in the DLC. Oh, amazing. So I don't know if I have that yet. Oh, the first fire golem has it. Oh, wow. I'm like scared to fight him, to be honest with you. I know his health pool is enormous. I'd be more eager to do it if there was some sort of a cheese. My stubborn ass being like, I will solo all the bosses. But I was like, I would like a cheese, please. Ooh. I got runes somehow. Oh, they're more tedious? Okay. Oh, I could have gotten her. I found that if you can dodge those in time, you can get a free hit. Ooh, that was poor dodging. I would love to get a bleed while she goes into phase 2. Yep, here she goes. Okay. Oh wow, I usually don't survive that. That one's hard. No. If she hits me like once, I'm done for. Oh, yep. See, look at that. Prophetic. I think having items kind of helped, but then I got scared. You have a cheese for the golem, a spell. You have melts. What is the spell? Do I have the faith for it? Because, like, and I know that they're weak to fireable things. And I think if you, like, I did watch, like, part of a video where I found out that you can throw, like, a fire pot into the top and that, like, topples them over. So I'm like, oh, I love that. We love cheese. Cheese good. Yeah, I was not expecting to have this much time on Rolana, but yeah, let's practice. Let's do a few runs on her. She's very difficult. I saw some people saying that she's harder than Melania. I wouldn't say so. I think she's hyper aggressive, sure. But I wouldn't go that far. Oh, that's a Maria move. Oh no. I'm in trouble. At least she bleeds pretty well. I'd be in so much trouble. Getting the bleed on her is really helpful, I find. But it's hard to do. You have to, like, get close. And my build is not the friendliest for that. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh wow! She was mad! And rightfully so. I don't blame her. I think I'm gonna get to the point where if I get to 15 rune arcs, I'm gonna stop using them. Or maybe I'll just skip it. I'll try one without, even though it feels precarious. I feel like I do better with the rune arcs. Shard Spiral. Do I have it? Maybe I do. Because I think I did get all the Selin spells. Maybe. Well, I'll find out. Cat's sleeping. Aw, thanks, Frankie. Also, Frankie, thank you for your help for the kitty. I'm gonna call, tomorrow's Labor Day in the US, but I'm gonna call them anyway and see if I can get an appointment. If not, I will go Tuesday. I will tell my work I'm not going. They appreciate it. I did some crowdfunding on Twitter to take care of Kitty because I did all the tests I could afford. The one blood test was $600. I was like, oh. And I've been saving for a mattress, so that was my mattress money. But it's okay. I ended up going to, I was like, well, you know what? I know that mattress places have financing. So I went and I did get a mattress and I'm just financing it for the next 2 years. What I was hoping to do was to just like buy a mattress on clearance. Cause I could have probably gotten one, like maybe not the best mattress, but like the mattress that I have is 12 years old. So it's time. It's been time to replace it for 2 years. It's honestly good that I had a little savings. I don't always. Oh, wow. That was revenge. Ooh, I got caught there. I would love if I can defeat her without the use of a rune arc. I don't know how possible that is. I will say that the Starlight Shards with her is super helpful, because I do use a lot of magic with her. Kind of to supplement the bleeding stuff. I'm just gonna do this preemptively. Oh, here she is, okay. Please go with the fire. I do get a little greedy when she goes into that phase 2, because it's like my chance. Ooh. Woo! I need to not be afraid to get one hit in. She has an insane amount of moves. What a time. Oh, oh, there she goes. Oh, I think that's the first time she's done this to me. Ah! Whoa. Oh my god. Whew, I thought I did a good job, but then I'm like, oh, I had a quarter of her health left. Wow. I did well until like, second half, she's so difficult. Phase 3, oh my god. That was so cool looking though. When this stops loading, I'll take a video of that because that was kind of awesome. I didn't realize there were 3 impacts. I was like, okay, 1 moon, 2 moon. Wow, I did it. No, I didn't. Thanks. Wow. Oof. I'm gonna check on him once in a while. Yeah, he's just sleeping. Sleepy. Sleepy in his little fort. Made him a fort out of necessity because things were getting messy in here. I'm very lucky that my couch isn't completely cloth. It's like shiny material. So that is one of my saving graces for sure. Ah, thanks for sending me the cheese. I'm so bad at dodging that one. This is where I can do the luxury of topping off. And it's weird, my game is a tad bit laggy, but what I do is I dodge like a half second before I feel that I need to. I'm always so bad at that combo. You would think I would get better at it. Yep, top off time. How did the no-hit people do it? Like, how? Like, I'm just kind of casually gonna do a no-hit run, or like a level 1 run. Like, how on earth? Like, oh shit. Oh no! Oh dear God. Oh my God! Oh God. Oh, hey! Oh no, I was running in the wrong direction. I'm so bad at dodging that one attack too. Whew. I'm getting close now though. Oh, Rolana, I really do respect you. Hey, I'm getting the moon attacks now. Does that mean we're friends? I like her. I just, oh, some of those combos. One I think I am poor at. Two, I think in general Elden Ring the bosses have more stamina than they should. I know that was like, oh, she was gonna destroy, she was gonna obliterate me. And then I staggered her and it was beautiful. You were there to witness. I would love if I can defeat her too. Imagine Kitty. He can imagine. In his little cute dreams that he's having right now. And he's like, I don't care. I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting the sleep that I need. Is that a let me solo her? Oh, she's big mad. Ooh, I think I'm having frame rate issues with this right now. I'm just gonna hold on as best I can. Ooh, what I have done is a mistake. I'm trying to take advantage of, like, Moog's blessing that I have. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh, look at that! I can't get too excited. Ooh, there she goes. Oh, I do that. Oh my god. Ooh. Wow. At this point, it's just a matter of me not being an idiot. And I was indeed an idiot. Wow. Look at her health. Oh my god, I should have backed off. I had heals. I had heals. Why was I thinking that? Okay. Well, do you know what this means? It means I'm actually getting better at her. So that's something. Well, I don't know what you mean by that. Ogre 4. Yeah. Yeah, I do a intelligence and dex build with bleed, and I know people have opinions about bleed, but it's like, I think however you enjoy to play the game is the way you should play it. Because, like, if you're beating this game anyway, that means you have what it takes to beat the game. It's so vague, but it's like, okay, you summon friends, cool, summon friends. You do mimic, sure. You're stubborn as ass like me and tries to do everything solo without summons as much as possible, okay. Not the smartest thing, however. I'm stubborn! Okay. Ooh, she's getting so aggressive so early. And with her, you do need to babysit your stamina a bit. It's like I'm trying to bait her to attack, but then I'm like, do I truly want to? And it's like I have to be aggressive, but not too aggressive with her. So it's like, oh, it's such a balance. I could get a free attack with that. If I got close enough. It's like, oh, I know this attack. I could usually get like 1 to 2 hits in there. Oh my god, okay. Truly, one combo can wipe me out at this point, so I have to be so careful. Ooh. That was me being sloppy. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah, I got sloppy there. I have no one to blame but me. I got scared. Hey, I think I'm on my way. I'm on my way, which is pretty good. I'm just gonna check on the little guy. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? I'd had to subject him to nasal spray today. Or not a spray, but drops. Hey, love. I'm a little sad. He's way more lethargic than usual. So yeah, he's going to the vet tomorrow. Just hang on, buddy. Yep. Okay, I'll save it. I often, like, don't save defeats. That one, yeah, I think I could have easily... I could have easily done it. But I got nervous at the last second. Ooh, it's not letting me save the clip. It's legit not letting me... Oh, nope. It did. Incredible. I think I will still use these items. I'm a little nervous about it. Oof, that was poor. That was poorly done. I think I'm definitely getting nervous at this point. With her, I learned that you do need to have a certain level of aggression. It's just hard. It's not easy. Whoa. See how, like... Oh, is she weak against lightning? I can kind of see that. I was hoping that would stagger her. I was really taking chances there. She's so majestic for real. Ooh. Oh my god, yeah, so bad. She's so dangerous. Because the Moonveil projectile attack, but Moonveil is associated with Felia. Oh yeah, the Town of Sorcery. I feel like that kind of makes some sense. I know that Radon stopped the stars basically to protect the Town of Sorcery, because that's where he learned gravity magic. And I feel like it is somewhat associated with the Karian family as well. I forget to exactly which degree. Well, I mean, Radon is Karian. Make no mistake. Yep, we're working on it. I feel feelings about using all these items, because I'm not going back. I'm not reloading my cloud save. Gotta babysit that stamina. She was not happy that I healed there. Already. Oh my god! I just got one-shotted. I have emotions about being one-shotted at this point in the game. You feel you're getting better, and then maybe you're not. But I won't give up for now. I might give up later. I know. Auntie is mad. I mean, you do not upset someone's auntie. They will go after you. And I've felt lately that I've had a bit of a laggy experience. So that does not make things easier at all. Oof. Okay, this will be... oh, my last rune arc, maybe. Ooh. Usually I'm better at that. that was your chair. It was a very nice chair. How could you? Hopefully that'll be worth the damage I took. Oh my god! Alright, there go my rune arcs. I won't use them for a couple of rounds. Because I've been doing worse now. You have a cloud save at the guts guy. Ooh. That's tempting, Frankie. I'm gonna keep at it for now, but I might take you up on your offer. We will see. I know, Elden Ring on PS3 when? This feels like I'm running on PS3 at the moment. It'd kind of be cool to see Elden Ring with like a PS3 level graphic situation. One day it shall load. Alright. But I will use Starlight Shards because I have plenty of them. And I guess I could use more rune arcs, but like, I'm definitely nervous because there are other bosses in this game that I will need them. It's funny, I was trying to farm the Guts guy, but after that first weekend, people kind of stopped playing him. And then I tried to farm around Rolana, also to get some practice for Rolana, but oh, it was such a mixed bag. I never defeated her even with other people. I got greedy there. That was my own fault. You know what the sad thing is? I think she is on a fighter caliber really similar to like Artorias or Maria, but she doesn't have like a cutscene, and I feel like the lore isn't quite as deep. Whoa. He's where I need to be so careful. Oh my god, yeah, that's the combo that just absolutely gets me. Oh no! Oh no, yeah, I knew that was coming. I was like, uh-oh. I think I did better than last time. You know what I think I'll do? Since I'm at 142 right now, I'm gonna eventually fight Bale. I have not found Bale yet. This is my first playthrough still. I've been playing Elden Ring for like 2.5 years. And like, I would say nothing but Elden Ring, but yeah, I've played a couple things in between. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now. I played Sonic Mania in between. So not a whole lot. Like I play some like casual-ish games, like I play a lot of like Mario Kart. But yeah, those are like my two like mainline games, but it's driving me insane because I'm ready for a shorter game. I'm so ready. Yeah, I wish they gave Rolana a quick cutscene and some voice acting. I think that would have added so much flavor to her because she's such a cool boss fight that I think that it does her a disservice to not have any lore whatsoever. Like imagine Maria without that cutscene. Like what a difference that made. Let's let my stamina return to me. And not get too aggressive right at this moment. You can kind of tell I'm over it. Yeah, I'm being very sloppy here. Because I think battle skill wise, she like is on par with like Maria or Artorias. And she doesn't have like the lore to back it up. Oh shit. There we go. Oh my god, that one combo gets me. Whew. That's true Pastor of Muppets. But he was still like extremely capable. Like scary capable. Yeah, he had a broken arm and then but Artorias really said so what? Yeah, that's one thing I like about From Software games. I know there was like discourse this week on the subject, but like again, I do really like how a lot of these characters are otherwise disabled, but they're some of the most powerful people that you've ever encountered. Gehrman, for one. Insane. Artorias. Melania. I think she's blind, or mostly blind, and she's missing limbs, like she's an amputee. The wolf from Sekiro. Amputee. It's very cool to see. I really like it. That's one thing I noticed. Bloodborne was my first Souls game. And it's something I noticed with Bloodborne. I was like, oh, this is cool. Yeah, I'm getting sloppy, I think, in my fighting. Yeah, I'm definitely getting sloppy. So it's getting round to the end of the night, I believe. And I'm experiencing some lag. And it makes the game feel not great to play at the moment. It's not the smoothest experience. Ooh. That was a little foolish, the way that I approached that. Oh! Saved by the chair! Thank you, chair! Or I'm just iframing improperly. That's fine by me. I'm excited to see Mesmer. I'm glad that, like, at this point, I'm not gonna ruin the game if I go to the Shadow Keep. It seems that I have what I need as far as NPC quests. That was such a combo. Okay. 1, 2. Oh my god. Okay. I was so bad at that. Oh no! I think that might have been poor dodging on my part. I was about to say, was I embered? I think I was embered. I used to rune arc. 10 minutes? Yeah, I'll take this last 10 minutes to do a couple more attempts. I got, in my move, I got shin splints, and I'm mostly better, but, like, if I stand for too long or walk around for too long, they act up, so they're beginning to act up. Yeah, maybe, I got maybe 2 more attempts in me. I love when I can do those big mega combos. That's like all I want to do. That's a good question. I mean, you could think of it that way. It feels more like leprosy, but it could, yeah, like you could easily think of it as cancer as well. Like any disease that could, or even like untreated diabetes can make you lose limbs. Like, there are so many things where we're so lucky to have the medicine that we have. Because, like, life is made better by the treatments that we have. Like, a weird aside, but it reminds me of that. Like, diabetes isn't a death sentence because of the medicine we have, and I'm so grateful. My dad has diabetes, so something I think about often. You know what? I think too, in some of the methods that I use in phase 1, they simply don't work in phase 2. Because like me getting distance from her combos doesn't work like that. in phase 2, because some of her combos are projectiles. And I know how to capitalize on some of her combos, but not all. Like this one, you can capitalize, but it's not easy to. That one you can capitalize a good amount of the time. Oh shit, already! Please be red. That's such a tough combo! Oh my god! See how that like practically one-shots me? It's so frustrating. It's just her stamina wasn't so high. Because our stamina isn't that high, we're not that fast. Yeah, Pastor of Muppets, that's true. It is like necrosis. Yeah. Oh, that's true, Ogrifor. That's something I thought of like while I was fighting her. And like, please don't spoil, because like I did get spoiled for some of the end of Shadow of the Erdtree, but I don't know like the why. But her like believing in Mikola, like coming back, and he didn't. I was like, I wanted to believe in Mikola, but I was like, what if he abandoned her? And I'm like, I hate it, because she's an angel. She's an imperfect angel. I really like her a lot. Yeah. Oh, R'Lana. So maybe next time I'll make it a R'Lana stream. I have 12 rune arcs left. You know what? I have one more in me tonight. Let's use it. And then if I don't succeed, I'll try again next week. Unless I feel extremely motivated. We'll see how I feel after this. It'll probably be a good night, though, after this attempt. And that's okay. This game's hard. Yep. I finally got good at Malenia after... It took me 6 months and probably like 20 hours of very disjointed practice. And the reason why it was 6 months is because I couldn't get the time to practice. Yeah, I'm sloppy. I need to pay attention to her. This is the combo that just I can't. Oh no! Oh, why did I like know she was gonna do that? Yeah, I'm not doing well. Oh, here she goes. Okay. Oh no! Oh god. That was poor timing. Alright, fine. I'm gonna do one more, but with no rune arc. I feel like every time I'm like, this could be it, and then I get a little too excited. Yeah, that was... Oh, I am like the Duke of Panic Rolls. The Muad'Dib of Panic Rolls. Panic rolls are the mind killer. Yeah, one more. No rune arc. Yeah, so true. I knew it when she was going up and like I felt like I couldn't move. Like I feel like my character just moves underwater while the other characters are like above water. It's so frustrating. It's like Dark Souls 1 speed. I used to say Dark Souls 3, but I'm like, no, this is like Dark Souls 1. It's like very frustrating. So yeah, one more. I'm not gonna use the rune arc. Cause like if yeah. You know, I could have been out of stamina, and I may not have even known. Oh, it's so annoying. I don't know, in Soviet Russia, Rolana cheese you. I just feel cheesed by her. I used what, three of my vials? I'm gonna call it by every other Souls term except for what it is. Flasks. There we go. Watch me go out in phase 1. I would not be surprised if I go out in phase 1. I think I'm all cool with my rune arc. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's it. Truly, that's it for the day. I know! I have unearthed an ancient meme. Remember when memes were such that they would, like, stay around for, like, 9 months to a year? I kind of miss that. I feel like everything on the internet right now is so transient that if you, like, don't hop the bus within a week, like, everything is stale. Like, your meme is stale. The like trend is stale. So there's so many things where I was like, I don't know what that is. Like and of course at my age too, I'm like, what is that? And then it's like, it doesn't matter because if I just ignore it for a week, like if I ignore the thing for a week, it's gone. So I'm like, okay, cool. But then if I like something, it's sad because then I watch it come and go so quickly that nothing sticks. The Royal Bronze. I'll have to remember that for next time. Yeah, for sure. I don't envy younger people right now for a variety of reasons. It's honestly a shame. Like, I don't envy them at all. Like, a lot of people just, like, wish they were young, and I'm like, nah, I guess I'm glad I had my young years when I did. Like, it was good and bad. There were a lot of bad things about Sorry, when I grew up. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's tough out there. Like, I don't envy you, and I hope, like, especially as an older person, that, like, you find somewhere, like, safe to be, and that you have, like, trends that you can latch onto and enjoy for a period of time. So things are tough out there, and even in schools, like, around the world, especially in the US, though. It's like, I don't think schools should ever be a dangerous place. Oh, there's so much, so much to say. But yeah, I hope that, and I feel like there's no hope for the future, and I don't want that. I don't want that for young people. I'll just be like really genuine for a second and to say that like I want the world to get better. I don't want it to get worse. Like, even for me, like within my own lifetime, like I'm not the type of person who wants to leave the world a worse place than I entered it. And I do want future generations to have it easier and better than I did. I want medicine that's better than what we have now. I want people to understand like treatment so well that like mistreatment isn't as normalized, you know, in the world. Oh, it makes me so upset. And you got Elden pain, so do I. But yeah, with that, you know, I hope everyone has a good week. I think it's just because I've been so stressed out with everything. I'm like, oh, let's go deep right now. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you again for joining me. This means a lot to me, especially when I'm going through stressful stuff. Like, having this is good for me. I was like debating not, but then, you know, I was like, no, maybe I should, just to get my mind off of stuff. So I appreciate it. Hope you all have a great night. Bye-bye.